Hungry nuts, hungry nuts with a Z. Hi there, how you doing? Hi there, how you doing? Hi there, how you doing? Sounds like late call. Well, it should be late call, but late call used to be on at 11 o'clock at night. If you don't know what late call was, it was a sort of religious thing, was it? Anyway, not that I watched it, but it was a religious thing on TV at nights. I think it was on at 11 o'clock, and there used to be like a minister on it. Hello, welcome to Late Call, and we're having a really serious discussion about life. Have you ever thought about being a vegan? Not really. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't do that. Right, listen. I done a video there, and it is from 1992 to 1997. But there's also a lot of stuff on it from 97 up until the present day. Frankie, System Skynet, says, oh, you should do a wee blog about your time at the top of the hill. I wasn't sure when he said blog what he meant by it, whether to go out and film the top of the hill. There's nothing there anymore. It's a new houses up there, is it? Or was it a story? I thought it'd be a story, and I did. And there's a lot more. I'm not very good at telling stories, probably because I'm not very good at English, and I would never make a good presenter on a series like Jack and Ori. If you don't know what Jack and Ori is, it used to be a programme on UK TV when they tell stories, and my English is pretty shite. So I done a story, and it was sort of about, well, it was more or less like what happened from the 1990 up until now. Tons and tons more stories that I could say, but I thought I'd get important things out of the way. I think they're important. Well, they must have been, because I did say that. I mentioned Ian, my first partner Ian, and I mentioned David, who I'm with now, and I mentioned the hotel in West Fife that I had, and I mentioned me being a DJ and sort of saying, yeah, I'm a famous DJ. What I didn't mention is me going down to London. Well, I didn't mention going down to London, but what I didn't mention about that part of London when I was down there for 2 months is me being a DJ in the nightclub Heaven, the big massive nightclub Heaven, gay nightclub. And I done 2 nights in there, then I ended up coming back to Dundee. And I suppose I could have made quite a bit of money down there in Heaven back in 1991 that was, just after, well, the story, you know the story behind it, why I went to London. But yeah, I had 2 nights doing a disco slot at Heaven nightclub, which is still open yet to this day. And God, I could have been pretty well off if I'd stayed in there. Either that, or I could have caught something. Because back in 1991 there was a lot of temptation, and as you know, AIDS had started off in the early 80s, and there was a lot of people still dying with AIDS in 1991. But I will be totally honest with you, I've always done safe sex, and it's not that like me being like a gay man, and I've known a few people that have died with AIDS, and I must be honest with you, I'm pretty lucky that I'm still here. And as far as sex goes, didn't hate sex. You didn't want to ken that. You didn't want to ken about a fat boy like me. Didn't hate sex. No had sex for over 20 years. Doesn't bother me. But yeah, I was always careful, and I was lucky that I was always careful. And a lot of my friends did sadly pass away with AIDS. And yeah, I think to myself, if I had stayed in London, would I have caught AIDS? Would I have been HIV positive? Or would I still be alive? Even though I practice safe sex, and everybody should, and everybody still should. It's one of the things that's sort of like, I was watching a programme, it's a great series, it's on Netflix, If you haven't seen it, it was on Channel 4 and it's called It's a Sin. And yeah, like the song Pet Shop Boys, It's a Sin. It's called It's a Sin and it's so, so sad. I think it's in 5 or 6 episodes. And your man from it, the singer from Years and Years, used to be Years and Years. Can't remember his name. Sorry, can't remember his name. The singer used to be Years and Years. Is one of the main characters in it. And it's about all these characters from different backgrounds and different ethnic groups who end up in London and all stay together in this big sort of squat sort of flat back in the early 80s. And the AIDS epidemic occurs while they're grown up. And it's about their nightlife, about their relationships, their one night stands, and what happens to quite a few of them. And it is really, really sad. It's called It's a Sin. It's a bit graphic, should I say. It's for adults. But I think a lot of people should watch it. And if you haven't, it's just a really good story. It won awards. It's a really good story. It's a Sin. It's great. And it's really sad. I think, I'm not sure if Jag Betty had said something to me a while back. I think it was Jag Betty said it was awfully sad. I'm not sure. Maybe no. Maybe I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, then tell us. But somebody tell us on YouTube how sad it was when I mentioned it before. It's a Sin. I'm going to watch it tomorrow again and have a cry. But yeah, I always practice safe sex. And I've been lucky that way, I suppose, that I never caught anything. And it's sad that we've lost a lot of people through AIDS. And people should remember it's still here, it's not going anywhere. A bit like COVID isn't going anywhere. A lot of people think, oh, COVID, that's the end of it. It's no, COVID's still here. And if you notice with the figures down in England and up here in Scotland, it's starting to get worse. So look after yourself. I wear my mask. I still wear my mask when I go out. And yeah, it's just one of the things, is that we've got to live with, like AIDS, we've got to live with things like that. We've got to live with COVID. Anyway, I'm going to go speaking about my last video from 1992 to 1987, which went on until the present day. If you haven't seen it, it's just me in a chat, sitting up in a chat. Hope you enjoy it. As I say, I'm no good at talking. I'll get going just now. I've said plenty here, of course, but check it out. It's just a wee story about my life, if you want to find out anything about us. And it's for Frankie. It's for Frankie. I'm sorry, when I say it's for Frankie, as if it's a great, great story. It's not, but I thought I'd do it. So it's especially for you, Frankie. And it's especially for the nosy buggers who like to spy on me as well. You know who you are. Anyway, I'll get going just now. I've got my vodka and just sitting here, turned my TV off. Noticed the bin man next door there. No, the bin man. Milkman. Milkman went in next door and it was only 1:30, delivering milk at 1:30 in the morning. That's a bit early, is it? Maybe not. I don't know, 1:30 in the morning, delivering milk to next door. Weird. Anyway, I'm going to So anyway, you've got that story on the live. Well, it's not on the live, it's on this channel. And I hope you enjoy it. And as I say, it's for Frankie and for all the nosy buggers out there. If you want to know things about me. I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed doing that there. In a wee chat. And remembering things. It was nice to chat. It was sad, but it was also nice to remember happy times. Reminisce, as they say. Right, I'm going away. David says he'll come up tomorrow to see us, but I don't know. And I might do a live video tomorrow. I've still got my steak, so I might make a steak pie live on YouTube. That'll be exciting, eh? Murdo, Hungry Nuts, making a steak pie. Come and join me tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow It'll probably be in the morning actually. Well, I don't know, what time is it now? It's 3 in the morning. Probably won't be in the morning, it'll probably be in the afternoon. I need some kip. Going away just now, I've had a good day. I've just been mellowed out. And yeah, I'll see you later. Take care, look after yourself. Thanks for dropping into the Hungry Nuts channel. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, could you maybe subscribe to my channel? That would help. And I hope you enjoy my videos. I'll see you soon. Sending you lots of love from bipolar, depression, Murdo. Sorry for the way I am. I'm just me. See you later. Bye.